Hello, I'm Erin Lale, running for Henderson City Council against unelected incumbent John Mars. Mars was appointed to the City Council to fill the seat left vacant by the resignation of Kathleen Vermillion. The council chose him over other applicants for the job because he promised he absolutely would not run as the incumbent. Now, a year later, he's running. This lie angers even members of his own Democratic Party. Jane Ann Morrison headlined her column in the newspaper by calling him a liar and a hypocrite. The Coolican column says he takes dirty money from Chris Milam, the developer who promised to build a sports stadium and didn't, even while Henderson was suing Milam for fraud. Insiderism is a big problem with the Henderson City Council. This is the council that lowered its standards for city attorney, passing up several well-qualified applicants so that they could hire Josh Reed, the son of Senate Majority Leader Harry Reid. Every member of the Henderson City Council is a Democrat. It's time for some diversity of thought. It's time for a fiscal conservative. It's time for common sense, honesty, personal honor. Help me defeat John Mars. Today's the first day of spring. Flowers are blossoming. Seeds that lay dormant through the winter are pushing up through the ground to the bright promise of sun and rain and the opportunity to grow. Like those seeds, our community needs the opportunity to grow. We've weathered the years of double-digit unemployment, years of leading the nation in foreclosures, while the good seed of our community was frozen out of opportunities for growth. I want our community to spring up again. I have a three-point plan to bring prosperity to our local area. 1, no taxes or business license fees on new startup businesses in their first 3 years. For all businesses, reduce the frequency of business license renewals from every 6 months to only 1 year. That's a year. We must remove government barriers to starting a business so we can say it's springtime again, the sun is shining on our ventures and we're sure to blossom and grow. 2, get rid of the obsolete mob-era work card system, which is an artificial government barrier to getting a job and a regressive tax on applying for a job. It's a regressive tax because lower wage workers pay it. Work cards were originally supposed to be only for key casino personnel to prevent the mafia from using our local casinos for money laundering. I'm pretty sure mafia-made men aren't trying to work as maids and convenience store clerks. Work cards got mission creep to the point where they're ridiculous. After a recent issue where a woman had to go before the Las Vegas City Council to beg for a waiver because she'd been denied a work permit for having been victimized by a pimp, which was televised on public access local television, embarrassing both her and the city of Las Vegas is in the process of reforming its work card system, and Henderson needs to do the same to remain competitive with Las Vegas and because it's the right thing to do. 3, fill empty commercial districts. Don't build any more government buildings until we fill the empty space we already have. Seed non-profit organizations into abandoned commercial districts. As the founding chairman of City Lights Artists Co-op, I worked with the Henderson Redevelopment Agency to start an art gallery in a city-owned abandoned building in the north part of Water Street. City Lights is now celebrating its 10th anniversary. It was so successful at drawing businesses back to the area that it had to move to a side street. I want to do the same for other empty commercial spaces around Henderson. I've already been speaking with local groups, good seeds ready to grow with the right opportunity. The Las Vegas Hawaiian Civic Club is interested in moving its headquarters to Henderson. John Mars is unresponsive on redevelopment. David Chavez is the Henderson Ward 3 representative on the Redevelopment Advisory Committee. Ever since John Mars was appointed to represent Ward 3 on the City Council, Chavez has been trying to meet with him and speak with him, and Mars doesn't return his phone calls. I care about our local economy, and I will be available to speak to any citizen about redevelopment, and I will continue to be proactive on this issue, as I have been. Who does Mars respond to? He responds to Chris Milam, the sports stadium scammer. I am already doing a better job helping to grow our local economy as a candidate than John Mars is doing as a salaried councilman. If you would like to help me win, please pick up some of my campaign materials back there at my table. Or go visit my website to find out more about me at erin-lale.org. Help me defeat John Mars and bring prosperity and a new spring to our city. Thank you.